kicking off this morning and heading to the rock. We have our ice back in our esky. Car is mad. One rear tyre was down on pressure a fair bit, so yeah, who knows. But anyway, alright, apparently we're at the centre of the centre, or we're at one of the 3 possible centres of the centre of Australia. So there's the thing. So we're here, and yeah, apparently, sort of, kind of, maybe, we might be at the centre. And there's a monument turnout with sprinklers on to get wet. There you go, see? An arrow in the centre. Obviously that depicts the centre. Yeah. This will be about the most exciting part of our day, girls.
No, it won't be. The rock's the exciting part of the day. 3 hours and we're at the rock.
Alright.
I get to climb it.
Let's hit it.
30 years I've been wishing for this.
Now she's showing her age, eh?
And now Kingatow is in the centre of the centre.
Ah! Righto guys, so we stayed about 260 k's from the rock, which on the main highway you turn off either left or right depending whether you come from Alice Springs or from Cooper Pedy, and then it's 260 k's into the rock. But right on the corner there's a service station with really good food, fuel and everything else. You can stay at the rock, but because it's so busy out here at the moment, we just wouldn't have been able to get accommodation. To be honest, we didn't even try and ring. Okay, so we're just going to do the trip in the morning and then do the rock and head back out to Alice Springs. So you do have an option when things aren't as busy to stay at the rock, right? But yeah, we opted to stay there, which is pretty good. It was a bit...
And that's more family friendly there too.
But yeah, well...
And cheap, like...
Yeah, it was $189 for the night for 5 people, okay, if that gives you a bit of a an idea. So anyway, we've got 260 k's to do in, and yes, that's 3 hours. We'll see you soon. Righto guys, so heading into the rock, when you've got around about 160 kilometres to go, on the left hand side you just get a glimpse of the rock. So coming up on the 160k mark, left hand side you can just see the rock. Now we can't see now because if Nicole points it out there, as we come up over this bridge we might just get a glimpse, but generally we did just spot it through the trees, but can't quite see it now because we're a bit lower. Alright guys, we'll keep watching, okay, and we'll see if we can't get a glimpse of it through these trees again, and we'll try and get that footage on the way back out for you to see where it is. Okay, it will pop into sight completely. You do get a glimpse back there at that 160k mark. We're at about 140 k's to the rock now, and there she is. There's the rock there. There you go, Mia. There's the rock. Can you see it? Can you see the big rock? That's what all this has been about, mate. There you go, guys. What are you supposed to say? Gee, I thought it'd be bigger. Is that how it works? Alright. Well, we got Nicole here, guys. Well, almost. She's going good. What a beast. Alright, we'll keep heading in. We'll give you a bit more update on the way. Righto guys, we're getting closer. It's looming up on the left. Once we get past these rocks, it'll poke its head out. Like Myrtle the turtle. Right, guys, there she is. Looming up there. This is going to sound silly, but really, I've seen a lot of rocks, a lot of mountains. I just got the filthiest look from Nicole I've ever got in my life.
He's such a bore to travel with. It's always, I want to drive, I want to drive, I want to drive. We get to the destination. Are we there yet? Can we go?
There you go, film that instead of hanging shit on me. There it is. It's a lot squarer than what I remember. Oh, we'll be there soon, dudes. We'll be able to do this rock stuff.
about 300 metres. Is it Mount Connor maybe?
It must be. It doesn't look right. It doesn't look right to me. Yeah, that must be Mount Connor. It doesn't look right.
I guess we'll find out.
Righto, dudes. Now, due to the fact that I don't care what people think of me, right? Don't be fooled if you're driving to Ayres Rock, right, and you look to your left-hand side and you see this massive rock, and you assume to yourself, oh, there's Ayres Rock, right? Because it's not Ayres Rock. Because that's back there, and we're going this way still, and they're telling me Ayres Rock's that way. So, at 130, 140 k's, you don't see Ayres Rock. I think it was called Mount Cotton or something. I'll have a look. I'll look that up. But once again, it's not like I actually researched this trip or done anything. So, yeah, who's the dickhead today? Me. Right, Ayres Rock is that way. Here we go.
Dickhead of the day.
All right, dudes. We're still going to the rock. Car's still good though, and that's the main thing.
He had me fooled too.
As I've said before, I'm not bad on a spanner. Everything else, forget it. Seals. When you're about 80 k's in, okay, heading towards the rock, if you look to your left, just kidding, I can't see it, and I wouldn't know. Anyway, we'll keep driving. We'll get there eventually, but no, at 80 k's, there's nothing. And got another false alarm. Sorry. Righto, guys. Now, I have known to be wrong before, but I'm fairly sure this time that is Ayres Rock. Like it is. That is. I might be wrong. I might be wrong, but that to me is Ayres Rock. Okay, so we are now. The first glimpse of the rock is at about what are we, about 60 k's.
50k. We're 50 k's.
50 k's. But that's it. That is definitely the rock. I'm not talking about that dude on the Fast and Furious movies either. But yeah, so there you go, guys. First glimpse. We might get another glimpse now as we come over this ridge. But we're going to have to go around another one of these slow full drives that we keep copping. Everyone should be in a VN Commodore. Come on, guys. What's going on? As you can see, it is it's huge, and like when we saw that first one before, and I was saying, geez, you know, like it's not as impressive as what you think, and rah rah, but this time, yes, it is. It is. The colour of it is crazy. Like you don't understand that there's this thing that's, yeah, it's crazy. So we're just coming past the Ayres Rock Resort right now, which obviously isn't too far away from the rock. If you wanted to stay out here.
10 k's away.
Yeah, 10 k's from the rock. So we're going to head straight out here, guys, and yeah, have a look, have a climb, have a suck. Crazy, the colours, the shadows, the everything really. So as you come in, guys, if you've got a ticket, you go to the left. If you don't have a ticket and you've got to buy them, you go in the right one. Righto, guys, so adult, which they class over 16, is $25 a head. Children 5 to 15 is $12.50, or a family pass, which is 2 adults and 2 children, is $65, which is what we're going to get now. And young Mia is free because she's under 5. So yeah. Righto, guys, so that's our ticket. $65 for a family, which is 2 adults, 2 children. Young Weasel Turtle was free. And here we go, dudes. Big skid. No, just kidding, just kidding. Alright. It's a lot of money to look at a rock. But anyway. That's a bigger rock, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty massive, is it, Mia? You happy with that? Just doesn't, yeah, it's like it's alive. When you're driving up to it and it's getting larger and larger, it's just absolutely crazy how it feels. I don't know, it's weird. Like, I'm not a tourist dude, you know what I mean? I'm sort of moved by a big V8 with straight pipes, but this thing's, yeah, it's unbelievable what it is. Alright, we will find where we go to climb this big thing, and yeah, we'll get some more footage on the way out, guys, and see what we can do. It looks like just here's where we've got to climb. We'll see how we go. I may not end up climbing. I'll hang with Mia. We're here for Nicole, but she will take the camera up with you guys if she ends up going instead of me, if Mia's not up to going. So I'm quite happy to stay with my little buddy. And this is all about Nicole. Alright guys, that's us. We actually got to park right at the thing, at the starting line, I suppose you'd call it. Wow. I don't even know what to say, but there you go. Righto dudes, for you guys that have been following along, we're about to climb the rock. So there she is there. The photo, the camera honestly just does not do this justice. It's steeper than what it looks. I may not end up going all the way up, so Nicole may end up with the camera, because if young Mia is just not up to it, I'm going to come back down. As you guys know, this one's been about Nicole, not about me. They're calling for me now, guys, so let's go. It's a bit rocky at the bottom bit here, but it looks like there's a decent track as you get a bit further up. Righto. I don't know whether you guys want me to film the whole track or what, but it's high. Alright, how is she going?
Yeah, she's freaking out because you're down there, we're up here.
Yeah, matey, I got you. Hold my hand.
Go over here, Rick.
Yep.
So you've got to balance because she'll pull you.
Alright, if you want to stop me, you just let me know, okay? Are you alright?
Yep.
Righto. There's my little champion. I've got you, mate, okay? If you need to stop, you tell Poppy. Alright guys, me and Mia are going to stop filming for a bit. I'll give you a few intervals on the way up, okay? I'm going to have to stop there, Mia. Leaning against Poppy. This is crazy, guys. I'm sitting here watching people trying to climb this rock, like just absolutely struggling to get up there, right? Like just absolutely struggling, but just so determined to do it. Like, and on the way down, it's just as bad. Like they're just, you know, they're just absolutely struggling to get up and down this rock, and it's that steep. Like, look at this lady here. Like she's just trying to get down is just insane. Like you can't walk, and it's steep, guys. Like it's crazy. I'm glad that Mia's with me so I don't have to do it. But yeah, no, just the determination of people wanting to do it is just insane. Can't believe it.
Okay, so I didn't go up. Part of coming here was to conquer my fear of heights, but I just couldn't do it, and I'm not willing to risk myself or my health to climb up a rock. But I've got like a third of the way up maybe, and I'm just sitting at the first plateau, and that's where I've sort of sat, and I've met some lovely people. We've had conversations with them, and they're all of the same thing, that when you become a mum, you just get that fear even worse, and you just don't want to do it. So yeah, so basically you can see that a lot of people are going down on their backside. Some walk up, they get to about where I'm sitting, and they struggle to get up. So yeah, I've just decided that I'm not going to do it. I'm more than happy to admit that, but I've got to the rock, and some of the ladies were telling me about the rocks you can see over in the distance. They're called the ayres, and it was apparently part of, there's the original story behind it, which I will research and find all about that, and then I can let you know. So I really hope that you enjoy seeing my point of view of Ayres Rock. Brendan stayed down with Mia, and as you can see, there's a group of us all sitting here, all chit-chatting. Some of us all too scared to go up. That particular lady that's eating her banana right now, I'm in awe of you going up there. Just recently recovering from some injuries, and 2 months ago, what was it, a broken back? So, and broken ribs. That is amazing. And she got up to the first chain. I don't think you can just see where the people are just starting up there. That's where she got to. And then her vertigo kicked in, so she come back down. And not in a fast way either, so that was good. But we're all sitting here having a bit of power. You can see young Neralee there. She was helping a Japanese girl get up. And yeah, so it's still fairly high, and I'm pretty happy with my progress.
Me and the turtle on our way down the rock. Are we?
Wow.
Hey? Yeah, it's a bit steep, isn't it, little buddy? But we're almost done now. Like, yeah, it's crazy. I could do without carrying you too. Oh, alright, we're almost down. How are you?
Good. To go all the way?
No. Me and my little buddy, we only went a little way up, didn't we, mate? Alright, almost at the bottom, guys. Yeah, that is a lot steeper than you ever would think. Most people don't make it all the way to the top, to be honest. They make it just below the chain and pull the pin, and then even struggle to get back down. Alright, Mia. Oh. Wow, my arm is just dead. What do you reckon, little mate? Is that mad cool? Alright, so that's it, guys. It's just absolutely enormous. We're going to go for a bit of a walk along here, along the bottom, have a bit of a look, and then we're going to launch to Alice Springs today. Alright, see you. That's us, guys. Leaving. This thing is huge. Like, I do suggest though, to anyone that does come, just because you can't climb it, and honestly climbing it's probably a bit overrated, I do believe, is bring a push bike and ride the track, ride the bottom of the rock.
Okay, so I tried to get up. I came here because I wanted to try and conquer my fear of heights and get up there, because I knew it was high from what I'd been told. I got up to where you can see everybody sort of sitting up there. There's a group of people, I got to there and then I just started to feel really uneasy and decided that it really wasn't worth it. I've come to the rock, I've gone up there, I've taken my photo, I've got the story on the other rocks, what they are and why they're there and how they came to be, and I got the Aboriginal folklore for it and all the rest of it. But I definitely want to come back and I definitely want to walk around it or ride a push bike around it or something like that. I think we'll do the push bike
because I got my Mongoose BMX that I would like to come and ride. So I reckon that's next time, guys, is me BMX around the rock. Sure and we'll get a new front end for the Commodore. And Mia got to spend time telling everyone that walked up and down that she has a VN Commodore, so that's pretty cool. Alright dudes, we're going to go to the other lookout, get some more photos, might even do another live stream out there. And yeah, catch you soon. Chill. Just here taking the last photos and that before we leave the rock. Yeah, it's just crazy, the size of the thing. It's when you're driving up towards it, it's like it's alive. Honestly, it's growing. It's just crazy. But yeah, one thing I suggest, because you're not going to be able to climb it soon. Climbing it, honestly, I have no great interest. I'm more about driving the car here than actually going to the rock. But I'd probably bring push bikes and yeah, ride around the base. I reckon that'd be probably the go. But there's not a lot more out here but the rock. I think there was a dude selling ice creams. There was no major weight, like to climb the rock. There's no like big toll thing or anything like that. As you come in, obviously you buy your tickets, but yeah, it's all pretty casual out there, and I don't know. But we're off to Alice Springs now, so we'll hopefully go do a bit more stuff there. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Like, I know it was a bit of a mission to get here as quick as we could, but it was just about Nicole coming to the rock. She's happy, and that's all I'm worried about, is she's happy. All right, dudes, we're gonna go get some fuel and launch it to Alice Springs. I do not want to drive in the dark tonight, so that's why we're heading off pretty early. Anyway, dudes, mad. See you. Just leaving the rock. This motel here, the Desert Gardens Hotel, right? They've got, it's massive. It's like a big resort. There's all units and stuff just over there, right? We got told we wouldn't be able to get accommodation here. It would have been better for us if we stayed here, because it does look a lot better, and there's camel tours, and there's all sorts of stuff here, right? But I'm just going to go in and check if there was a room, just to see whether you should listen to people or go and check for yourself. Righto, guys. It was right, they probably could have booked us in tomorrow and maybe get a room, okay? But probably not with 5 people. Leading up to this time, it is booked out. So people were telling us the right thing to not bother ringing here. Plus, you need 2 rooms for what we've got with 5 people, and it's $450 a room, whereas it was $189 for all of us down the other end there and drive in a couple of hours. So yeah, you know, people talk a lot of shit, guys, and you've got to check for yourself. And at least you guys know it is expensive here, but it is close to the rock. It does look nice though, I will say that. It is expensive, but it looks nice. But just sometimes it's better to ask. All right, dudes, we're gonna get some fuel and a paddle pop. And you know about your paddle pops? We'll ask Mia once she gets it. You ready? Righto, guys. There's one more resort out here right at the rock called the Outback Pioneer Lodge. All right, so I'm just gonna go and ask in here as well. I just do want to prove these people wrong that they talk shit, and I could have got a room out here. But anyway, the other one was too expensive anyway at $450 a night. I wasn't paying that. We'll see what's going on in here, eh? Righto, dudes. People do talk shit. If we had have rang here, we could have got, it's a dorm style room, so it's not real flash. $184 it was. So it's 2 sets of bunk beds. We could have stayed here and saved that trip. So don't listen to people that it's too busy and it's booked, because the Outback Pioneer, they had rooms. Well, 1 room, but if we had a rang yesterday, there's probably more options, and it was around the same money, and we would have been able to sleep in. And dudes, I could do with a sleep in right now, trust me. All right, guys, we're gonna keep. Yep. Righto, guys, there it is there, Mount Connor. So what Mount Connor is the VP Commodore of Ayres Rock. So it's the ugly sister. It's the VP Commodore of Ayres Rocks. It's not quite as good, but still okay, obviously. But just don't mistake it for Ayres Rock, otherwise you look like a bit of a dickhead. Trust me, I know. Oh well, what do you do?
So what is it?
It is the VP Commodore of Ayres Rocks.
Okay.
But yeah, oh mate, if I do something wrong, guys, I'm more than happy for you to laugh at me. Don't care.
It's pretty impressive though. Like, that is a pretty impressive
Rock.
rock.
But when we were driving up, I did say, I went, it looks too flat. It looks nothing like the pictures. And I thought it'd be bigger. That's because it's not even Ayres Rock, you dimwit. What a dingleberry. Oh well. Life goes on, brothers.
But that just shows that we don't plan stuff.
Yeah, shows you the planning that's gone into this one.
No planning, no research, no nothing. But it's still pretty impressive. I wouldn't mind going there too.
Do you know what's impressive? This VN Commodore. This Commodore is impressive. Righto guys, we have made it back to the centre of Australia where we were this morning. The Shell, okay. During the live feed last night, one of the guys asked what was the fuel price like, and fuel was just $2.17 a litre just here. When we were out at the Rock before, I thought I'll just put 20 bucks in. It was like $2.09 a litre, but that was only 91. This is 98 octane, and it's bloody expensive, guys. We're back at the Emus. I'm about to make some sandwiches up because hamburgers are like $17. And that's just bloody ridiculous. But yeah, I had to laugh. Like, we're at the Rock and Nicole's like, thank you so much for bringing me out here, and I'm thinking to myself, thank you so much for saying you wanted to go here, and then me going, oh, what's the biggest heap of shit car I have? The Formula. Can we take that? And you going, yeah, no problem at all. Like, yeah, what car do you have that's the worst one that we can drive the furthest in the least amount of days? Can you pick that one and then we'll take that? Yeah, no worries. Yeah, it's awesome. Like, awesome people in my life. The captain, what a champion, just supports me to do this stuff. My missus, my kids just go along with the ride. I'm very lucky. And now I'm going to say to them, no, I'm not buying you lunch, I'm making you sandwiches. Alright dudes, let's keep trucking, get to Alice Springs soon. Alright dudes, her indoors is driving again. We are in Alice Springs. There's massive mountains up there.
They're the McDonald Ranges.
McDonald's Ranges. So we
Donald, not McDonald.
McDonald's, yeah. It's the hamburger ranges. Yeah, just cruising down through Alice. Who the is Alice? Alright dudes. Probably gonna pull the pin on this one now. We're gonna go to this motel and it has been huge. But it's still not finished either. So yeah, still got about 3,000 to go home, and we're just going to smash it out across Queensland. Yeah, okay, there will be more. I don't know, I'm going to start again. Yeah, so things have gone quite well today. Car's behaving itself, children are as well, which is always a good bonus. Yeah, you know the drill dudes. Like, subscribe. For you guys who've been following me on Instagram and on my Facebook page, thank you very much for your comments and interactions. We've been discussing about a few more options. It's probably on the coast a little bit more next time, so a lot more of you guys will be there, so we can drop in and say hello. But anyway guys, like, subscribe, share, get your mates at work to watch, and yeah, see you tomorrow. Till.